I'm so tired of being here. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on.
Fuck off, Preps! This fanfiction's awesome! Can you? By the way, thanks for viewing this all nice gothic peoples. You're not buying any of this, are you?
Yeah, okay. By the way, spectacular introduction, Devar. You sure have a fully developed sense of irony. Anyway.
By the way, I'm Devon, this is
back.
Madhog, and welcome back to our fanfiction reading of My Immortal.
Which is making me very mortal, by the way.
Yes, and it's given
Alright,
me a sense
okay.
of humility.
Yes, for that reason, exactly. Anyway, we've taken a break from this train wreck, and I felt reinvigorated by that. So now I'm ready to tackle this disaster piece once more, and I'm just bring it on. Let's start already.
Of course, let's start. Let's see.
Oh no, I can't take this anymore. I'm going on vacation forever. Nah, just kidding. Like I said, bring it on. So this is chapter 39, which has this lovely subtitle that says Tara Gets Hacked. Oh, I actually heard about this. I heard that at some point the original story was hacked by someone, I believe, or something along those lines. Let's see what actually happened.
Yeah.
So actually, to make an exception, I'm going to be reading the notes that were left by the guy who reposted the story to have a better understanding of what exactly is going on here, just to avoid future confusion. Okay? So these are the notes of this guy named... Okay, so these are Dreaming's notes. I back, folks, with more My Immortal. Yes, I know it took me ages, but here it is. Here it all is. He is not much better than Tara. Now for a two-partner chapter. When Tara got hacked, yes, she was hacked, and the hacker wrote a chapter parodying My Immortal. And the oh my gosh, this is oh my gosh, this is great. And the hacker, I dare say, was better than Tara. Here is the hacker's chapter, hacker's notes and all. The hacker also put up the chapter Tara had intended to use, so both are featured in this chapter of My Immortal, The Return. Okay, so we're getting a very special gift tonight, aren't we?
Yes.
By all intents and purposes, this hacked chapter is actually part of the story, so we have to read it.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to read an intentional parody, and let's see if it's actually funny.
Yes, let's see.
Chapter 39. Yes, chapter 39. I am a trolling genius, lols.
Well, genios.
Disclaimer, genius, lols. Oh, silly me, I was reading it right.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, I do not own the HP series, and I am not the real XXX Bloody Wrist 666 XXX. Well, at least he's honest about it.
Yeah.
Authors...
Very honest hacker.
Yes. Okay. Author's notes. I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl, I know. Out of boredom, I cracked this girl's passy for fun, and it took less than 8 minutes to do it too, and will probably get in a shitload of trouble, which I probably deserve, cause I'm being a troll right now. Meh. You know, this anonymous girl,
Yeah.
is an internet hero, or rather, an internet vigilante. She's an internet vigilante. She's the Batman of fanfiction.net.
She protects the fanfiction night.
She is the fanfiction defender that we deserved. And I present to you my crappy part in this story. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over to Skim Chapter 38. Flame, laugh, do whatever you want, perhaps, quote unquote.
Nice for this
Yeah.
hacker to jump in on this.
Yes, this is actually enriching the story quite a bit already, I can tell. I, the American retail-wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood.
Well, this is a bit of nice way to open.
This is great. I love this already. Satan kneeled down beside me.
No, don't die.
I gave him a rueful smile.
I'm sorry. It's something I have to do to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue. By the way, folks,
Self-aware-
everything is spelt correctly mostly in this hacker's story.
Okay, it's already failing as a parody then.
Yes.
Oh man! Oh, I'm already loving this. After so much tragic lack of awareness, having an actual self-aware chapter is so refreshing. You have no idea. Satan sobbed. Okay, I'll be Satan, so we can have a back and forth.
Yeah, good.
I love you, Ebony.
I love you too.
Dr. Claw.
I'll see you in hell.
I mumbled, already finding my surroundings fading to black. B. Ludi Mary Smith. B. Ludi Mary Smith, that's... Okay, suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet, but at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle... It's still funny, and every single Gothic person she could think of.
Namely everybody.
Namely the entire cast, yes. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ebony. Everyone stared in shock. At the sight she had seen. And I'm sorry, that's Silent Ponyville. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate. That's not what I was expecting.
Nope.
When everyone realized what was happening, they rushed over to try to rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sue became nothing more than a pile of ashes. A loud resounding of everyone bellowing, "No!" I am so not inserting that Dr. Clogs.
Dr. Clogs.
I am the evil Dr. Clocks. No, what I was trying to say before my tongue started the French Revolution, I am not inserting that Dr. Cox clip here because I used it already too many times. Instead, get an even more cliche clip.
Okay.
Okay, all the no's in the world fill the room. A flash of white light from the ashes then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. When it was all over, things changed. For the better, I hope. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies. Author's notes, I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened.
Don't worry, even Ebony didn't explain.
And in their place, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies. It's the continuity police. They answered our prayers. Oh man.
No more shall you be confused at why Potter is wearing white makeup.
You know, this would be a really fun and appropriate time to actually remind the people listening to us that at some point there was a group that was specifically tasked with controlling and eventually removing Harry Potter fan fictions.
Ah.
For copyright reasons, which is a load of immense bull, but it's something that happened. Anyway, when everyone got over I know this because one of our commentators told me so. It was Icy Pal. Long time fan. Thank you for the tip, Icy Pal. That made for an interesting well of thought. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the Gothic power, everybody cheered! Yay!
Yay!
And they all started to sing, "The witch is dead, the witch is dead." Everyone started singing. Well, what do you know? Ding dong, the Sioux is dome! Ding dong, the Sioux is dead! I swear I did not read up ahead. I did not read up ahead. This is. I'm surprised that I got that right, actually. The reference, I mean.
Yes.
Well, that is until all the HP characters realize the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side were reaching a climax. Spoiling the final film and book. You should put up spoiler warnings, you know. And because the replacement author also likes to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married.
Well,
Okay.
that's one way to put it.
Okay, this is how you write a troll fic. Okay? This is a textbook example. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation, a situation that would live on for all eternity, or at least until the end of fanfiction time. Fanfiction time, I like that. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned.
Where are my emo clothes?
She asked herself in confusion, and then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo with a little seagull. Right or left, I can't remember. Side. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with the destroyed look on it. Oh no, this is hell after all. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose at the bottom. And then Ebony realized on her shoulder she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said, "Lead your life," written all over the bag. Ah! Oh no, I become a conformist.
Oh
Right.
my goodness.
This is great. Okay. You know what this is? This is karmic justice for us that to endure all the endless Gothic clothes description and hot topic commercials, basically. Yes, I say yes. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. She's taking this better than I thought.
Yeah.
Here she was decked out in clothes prep to the extreme, wearing stuff from the Abercrombie and Fitch American Eagle and Hollister, not Hollister. I don't even know what Hollister is. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath.
Oh no!
This feels so good. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. Dare I point out it's from the Airy line available at American Eagle?
Yeah,
Yes.
please dare so.
Please do. Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet again another polo to replace it.
Will you take off one polo? Many more will replace it.
Hail Hydra!
This is unlogical and does not make any sense.
Sounds familiar? Ebony bellowed out the air. She failed to see the irony of her statement. How hypocritical how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Burn.
Yes. By the way, but I don't think she actually needed to point that out. It was obvious enough.
Yes.
Ebony slit her wrists and mumbled to herself.
Oh my god.
And crap thick.
Wow.
Ooh, okay, this was great. This felt so good. Like you had no idea how good it felt. This hacker is a hero. She righted all the wrongs that the original author made in the against humanity. So this felt good. This felt karmic. This felt right. Okay.
Oh, yes,
now
it definitely was.
we're back, and unfortunately now we're back to the actual story,
Oh.
which is going to kill even more brain cells from us.
Well, at least we were saved a couple.
So, man,
And the euphoria we had is gone.
yes, and now back to the regularly scheduled program. But first, the final notes of this hacker. Oh yeah, if you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted, so you can read it here. Yay!
Yeah.
So now we're back to the regular,
Author's notes.
overly done, overly heard, overly read, author's notes.
You might as well do this. You might as well do this in fast forward speed. The author's notes bit with this part.
SDFU preps, Gita Leaf 11111, you suck 11. Oh, and from now on, he'll be on vacation in England.
England?
England, I don't know, until like August, so I won't be able to update for a while. Lols. Thanks to everyone who, as in who, the baseball player from the famous Abbott and Costello skit, because that's how it's spelled. Who plays in first base? Yes. Who revoyed?
Revoyed?
It's French. Expect the prebs who flamed fuck you. 1 MCR rules 666-111. So I guess 666 plus 111, that is 3, equals 669. Oh my gosh. I woke up in the Norse office.
What, the Norse mythology?
She woke up in the Norse mythology. How does one do that? One does not simply wake up in the Norse mythology.
Yes, and then there's Thor over here about to do operations.
And then Thor is going to put his Mjolnir into her man thingy. Oh, I just ruined so many childhoods. Anyway, Norse's office on a special gothic coffin, because they have one apparently. Hairgrid, who's in the bed opposite me in a comma, as in with 2 M's, so an actual comma.
So like the comma we usually see in the books.
Yes, okay, are you sure it wasn't a period? It was a comma. Because Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Norris, yes, I remember that beating. The sex police was involved. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. Mr. Chuck Norris, oh yeah.
So, yeah, Chuck Norris, apparently his skills are very much required as a janitor today.
Oh, me Satan, man! Oh, me Satan, what happened? I screamed! Suddenly, Volksamort came, right there in front of everyone.
Really?
Yes. He looked less mean than usual.
What?
Because it's the past and he's Satan and
I
I
thought,
don't.
but Hagrid's in the bed, and is the
Wait,
present.
wait. Okay, so okay,
We're back in the
let me
present.
okay, so last chapter, if I recall correctly, she was stabbed by accident.
Or
and it was in
shot.
the
Where she jumped
stab.
sexily in front of the
No,
bullet.
she was shot with a knife. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. She was wounded. Okay, it's not important how she was wounded because it was stupid anyway. So she was so okay. She did a bodyguard thingy, like Kevin. She was like Kevin Costner basically. She got wounded and now she's in the bed, and she's still in the past for all we know. Well, oh, and then you got Hagrid, who was beat up in the present, in the past, now in the past, in the bed beside her, and oh god, Snake, you caused a time paradox. What is this? Did she come back to the future, which is the present, in between chapters?
Yes, I think that's what happened.
Ugh. Oh no! And the quotation marks are still
Gone.
out. Are still out. The quotation marks are still gone for good. They're never coming back. Why? Why are the quotation marks on strike? Why?
No more crappy fan fictions. We want respect for our dialogue.
Well said. It's you, by the way.
Get the fuck out of you you fucking bastard. 1-1.
I yielded. Okay, this. I was about to say she surrendered, but not worth it. Oh no! Oh look! It's the main plot again. Hey there, main plot. Haven't seen you in a while. Thou hast not killed vampire yet. 1-1. He said angrily.
Which
Sudan-
apparently he's less mean, but he's still angry about it.
I should say angrily. Suddenly, he started to cry tears of blood, all selective. All selective.
Yes, he selected the type of crying he wanted to do.
Is he an iPod?
Volksamot? OFG.
Yeah, yes. Remember, Bold. You remember iPods? Those were the days. It
Oh,
was the 1920s.
OMFG, what's wrong? I mean, what
I
is wrong?
I asked. Okay, it seems obvious at this point that Tara actually became wary of her own story, and she started to lose, the willpower to write it. So it's getting worse and worse. Anyway, suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius Sam came together at the same time in front of everyone.
Oh dear.
Below the Mary and Vampire were with them.
Oh, thank you. I will have some Lodi ice cream, as in Polish ice cream, because Lodi is Polish for ice cream. That's all I know.
The bar, nobody gets your Polish jokes. Everyone was holding black boxes. Voldemort disappeared! And apparently this sentence needed to be in cap locks.
It's to stress the importance. OMG!
Vampire?
OMG, NOB! You're alive!
Scrammed Vampire. I hugged him and below the Mary.
What the fuck happened?
This is getting so difficult to read without the quotation marks. It's a nightmare.
I know.
I asked them.
Oh my Satan, am I like dead now?
I gasped.
The gospel version of gasping. She
Okay,
has transcended the world.
Okay, so now I see what the author was actually trying to parody. And oh gosh, who is talking
Serious.
right now?
Serious.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Oh,
you're
yes,
serious.
it's serious. I cannot tell immediately because there are no quotation marks. Enoby, you were almost shot. No, not almost. She was.
Was shot.
She was fully shot, not almost. She jumped in front of the bullet or stab or whatever sexily, so I remember that part when one said serious. But the ballet. Oh, listen to this. This is gold. But the ballet could not kill you since you were formed another time. That is the biggest load of. That is the biggest load of god shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Time does not work like that.
Lives, dying and living doesn't work like that. I would like to take the time travel issue aside and say that dying and living doesn't work like this. Okay? It's not affected by a time continuum or some other thing. If you get a bullet in you, you die most of the times, okay? You're not immune to death just because you come from another timeline. Even Lost got that part right. And Lost, it's lost. Which is, it's lost, it's bad. Even that show did a better job with time travel shenanigans than this story is. And that's saying a lot.
Okay. Lucian's next, by the way.
Oh, jeez. This is, this line, oh god.
It's hilarious, but it's
too stupid. So stupid. Mary Sue powers activate. But thanks anyway. One, said Lucian, holding Oot.
His arm.
Oot his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms! What?
He had 2 arms?
What? What? No, seriously, what? What is this? What is this? What is this? The Bizarro world?
OMG, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you, one.
Oh, jeez. I gasped.
Whoever James is, I don't know.
Wait. But James, he was in the past. James was in the past. We are in the present now.
How has time basically
Oh my God.
merged?
Oh my gosh! All timelines have converged into one sole point in the universe, and Ebony is the epicenter of it all. Ebony is the singularity that holds the time-space continuum together. And all timelines are converging to her point in the center of the universe. And this is so much bad writing. You have no idea.
Yes.
What the flying dick saucer is all this?
Ebony is the new Ultimisia.
Ultimisia. Oh, please don't remind me of that. That was so bad. That was so bad.
This is worse though, right?
Yes, this is, well, barely.
Okay, James. Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then. Wait, Snape possessed himself?
Oh, it took a while to caught up with me, but I took a while to caught up with it, actually, I should say, but this sentence... Also, James is in the present now, because this is the present, after all. Somehow. Oh, jeez. Ja, jawohl. He was a spy, mein Fräulein. Sirius said sadly. He was really a death dealer. A death dealer.
I'm not taking this.
And he was such a fucking... Oh, it's Lucian.
Lucian.
Oh, God, I don't remember Lucian. Oh, God. And you know what? I don't care. And he was such a fucking poser too, 1-1. Okay, it's either 2 or 1-1, decide.
Two
Said
ones.
Lucian. 2 1s. I'm going to call the 911 on you. Said Lucian. He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him. Okay, so that's how your poser detector works, huh? Okay. Well, anyway, everyone started to give me presents because why wouldn't they?
Everyone tarted you up with presents, so they made you even more whorish than you are right now. Thanks you for that.
Oh yes, because you did so much for them. I was opening a black box with red 666's. There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it. Corpse Bride is too good for you. On it, when I gasped, Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he hated Ed Gots. Okay, so this is how the word hated is actually spelled, because I need to actually break down the utter immense stupidity of this. Okay, so it starts off with an H, as the word hated would usually do, and then there is the 8, as in the actual number 8 in the middle of it, and then ED. Hated. That's how it's spelled.
That's just that's a mixture of an awful pun and awful writing in one. It's like text when you're doing shortcuts.
I have already a short level of patience for when people try to add numbers into words that sound like they're numbers. I already have a short patience for that, and when I see it in this story, I blow my fuse, basically. Okay. Anyway. Oh God. It's you.
Okay. Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco?
I asked gothically.
Go thickly. Go thickly. Go thickly. Hi diddly.
I hate you so much.
No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax.
Hose of wax!
I do not want to watch that porno parody.
You must be the porn spoof of House of Wax, I guess. House of Wax! This is...
I do not want to see the porno parody of that.
House of Wax! Let us all get together and watch House of Wax. This seems like a really cool film. We need to riff it. Oh god! Oh my gosh! Oh, we need to contact Riff Tracks and tell them, hey, there is a porn spoof called House of Wax. Why don't you make fun of it? Oh jeez! Oh man! Said Professor Trevelry.
He doesn't know that you're better.
Yes, you're better than everyone else.
Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come on.
That's what she said. So yeah, it's come on. It's spelled in the usual
See way.
Yes, it's in the usual misconstrued way. This line. Oh, this line is so great. I got up suicidally.
So, in a word, she got up with a knife and then wanted to stab herself, but then she couldn't.
You know, after watching Happy Mother's Day by Retana Seishin, I find myself a little bit even more sensible over suicide topics. So seeing the word thrown around like this with no conscience whatsoever, just rubs me the wrong way. Okay? Okay. I got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather nightgun.
NIGHTGUN?
Okay, I am Charles Bronson. I'm going to kill everyone with my nightgun during nights. Oh my gosh.
I am the NIGHTGUN, and I
I-
come only at night to blast your head off.
And during the day I have my day gun. But sometimes it becomes the evening gun.
And then there's the Twilight Gun.
Yes, to kill Twilight. Anyway, under that, to kill sparkling vampires. Under that, I had on a sexy black leather bra trimmed with black lace. With a matching thong that said Gothic girl on the butt and sexy fishnets, the kind hooked onto my thong.
How can it have writing on the butt of your thong?
It must
goes
be very,
in.
very, it must be very uncomfortable.
It must be extremely thin, the writing.
If you don't get the idea, massage me, I'll tell you. Yes, give me a massage and I'll tell you.
No, I don't want a massage from you.
I put on a black fishnet top, again with the fishnet things. How many times did she say fishnet in the course of this paragraph?
One or two of
Fishnet, it feels like 100 million to me. A fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with black lace. Oh, how many blacks? How many times can you misspell the word black? Every time, apparently. With black lace and Congress shoes. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that, okay? I am not.
No one's gonna let you do it anyway.
Oh, what the hell. My dear fellow British Americans.
Everyone, take him down from office now.
I say, I am the penguin. and I'm running for mayor. Oh, jeez. I left the hospital's wings with B. Lodi Mary, Willow, and Vampire. Oh,
Where's Willow?
OMFG, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Dun, 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 dun,
Celebration now, come on.
Da, 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 dun, dun, da, da. Woohoo! Again.
Celebration now, come on.
Oh, da, 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 da. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. I love that song.
Yeah, I do, Joel.
Gasped Willow.
We can go see Hose of Wax!
And now it's a hose.
As in a garden hose.
It's in a garden hose. No, it's hose of. No, it's garden hose of wax.
So, oh my god, it's like the dreaded garden hose.
It's turning into a home economics video, apparently. Hosted by Troy McClure.
Hello, my name is Troy McClure. You may remember me from such classics as Hose of Wax, the deadly flower killer.
Also, don't forget the vampire centipede. with
Draco.
Giggled vampire. Can you giggle? Apparently you can giggle while whining. Jeez. Let's go listen to GC and coot ourselves. 66611 said Hermione. Hermione, what are you doing with this lot? Why are you talking about cutting yourself? No, Hermione. How is the name supposed to be pronounced? Hermione, you were supposed to be a good role model for someone. Why are you doing this? Why? Anyway. We opened the con man room door sexily.
Well, that's gonna hurt the con men.
Okay, I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could open doors sexily, but apparently you can. I gotta remember that. And then I gasped Draco was there doing it with Snap.
What?
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 One. So many ones. Okay, so let me get this straight. Draco, as in the 17 years old underage Draco, is doing it with the middle-aged Professor Snap, whom
Try to rape him!
Well, actually, he tried to school them with a rap session, actually. But yes, it meant he tried to rape them before both him and Vampire at the same time, and now, what is going on?
Are you trying to tell me, fanfiction, that Draco gets off of the idea? This is so wrong.
This is the worst thing ever. He was wearing a black T-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. What the he's doing it with Snap. Nobody cares what he's wearing. You should not focus on that element. Jeez.
How can they do it with clothes on?
I don't go there, please.
Really?
You fucking prep.
We all-
We all yielded angrily. Okay, so this is going on, and your worst reaction is calling him prep. That's a tame reaction if I ever saw one.
Yeah, how about freaking whore?
How about what in the name of the good Lord and Satan and the seven circles of hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? Yes, okay. If we ever needed for Dumbledore to snap, see what I did there, and had a quote unquote headache and just go and yell like a crazy lunatic, this would be the perfect moment for having a "what the hell you doing, you motherfuckers."
Yes, that's really perfect.
This is the perfect moment for a "what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers." Where is Dumbledore when you need him?
Oh wait, he's in Ashkahaven.
Oh. No. They said he was coming back to teach.
Oh yes, they did, didn't they? I get confused because I'm not concentrating hard enough on this. Okay.
This chapter is taking 1,000,000 years to read. I swear. Oh, there's so much wrong going with it.
Yeah, you betrayed us.
You betrayed me, specifically. Shooted Vampire angrily with his night gun, as he took out.
Wait, keep reading.
He took out an actual black gun, so he does have a night gun. Oh, this story is killing me.
I am the night gun that shoots only at night.
Oh man. Wait, it's late afternoon. Oh damn! No, you don't understand! Screamed Draco sadly as he took his fingy out of Snake.
Oh no!
Oh, that was the mental images, all the mental images.
No, mental images. No.
Somebody give me a mental flamethrower.
Please give me mental acid.
The mental bleach will not cut it.
No, that's why I said mental acid.
That's why I said mental flamethrower. Oh jeez, what is wrong with you?
Your mental.
What is wrong with this girl?
Your mental psyche will have a slow, burning, agonizing death, while mine will just be a quick melting of the psyche.
No shit, you fucking suku preppy bastard 111, said Willow, trying to attack him. You rock girl! I ran suicidally to my room. I sexually took a stick out.
A steak, as in she got a piece of meat.
took a stick out. And she ran suicidally to her room, sexy, took out a stick. Oh my gosh. This is the worst thing in the history of life and death and unlife. Ebony, no! Yes, Ebony, yes. 11111. Screamed Draco, but it was too late, as in L and the actual number 8, which is something I just finished saying that I really hate, as in HATE, not H number 8 TE. Get me? Do you get me?
Yes, we all get you, man.
Was too late. I had slit my wrists with it. Suddenly everything went black again. It's the exact way the previous chapter ended.
Originality!
Sincerely?
Sincerely?
Sincerely, an unknown author who will silently not reveal her identity because she's a coward. Okay, this is the note left by the hacker already. Okay, aka just a troll with rocks for brains. This was enlightening in so many ways.
This was taxing in other ways.
Okay, so we started off with the parody of this chapter, which was refreshing, and then we get to the actual part, and it was even worse than I could ever fathom. This remember the talk we had while playing Anna Tears Descent about the fear of what cannot be fathomed?
But you were talking about this, weren't you?
I'm afraid of this story now. Yes.
This is your personal hell, isn't it?
I mean, if Lovecraft had to read this story, he would call it the greatest horror story ever written. The way it messes with your mind is just sublime.
Yes, I can imagine Cthulhu right now reading this and his tentacles trembling.
Okay, and then it's going to say, "Yep, I got to destroy the planet." Okay, waking up from my slumber, from the depths of the ocean, time to kill everything. Yep, it's humanity deserved. Yep, it's time. It's time. Definitely time. I cannot postpone it any longer. No guy in some random boat is going to give me a mild headache this time.
Alright, we're on to the next chapter now. Let's get through this. We can do this. We just one more chapter, and then we can call it a night.
Chapter 40?
LOL, someone has taken my account over.
Trolling continued.
The idiot's note. Well, this was in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real Tara wanted to show us. Have a nice day. Oh, Mankind. He's the guy who posted this. You know, have a nice day.
Well, this hacker. Okay, we still have the hacker, by the way. Now she's part of this story. I love it. I mean, the plot thickens because of that.
Yes,
but
this is amazing.
by the way, yes, this is great. By the way, we actually established that the hacker is actually a woman, so
okay,
it cannot be mankind unless there is a rule 63 mankind, which would be disturbing in many ways. But okay,
but that'd be awesome in a disturbing way.
It would be both. Okay.
Office.
Anyway, it's you again.
Okay.
So let's see what good old Tara had actually planned for us.
Office notes.
Stuff you preps, get a relief. You stuck. Oh, and from now on, I'll be vacation in England until like August. Now I will be on the thanks to everyone who reward except the plebs who flammed off of you MCR rules.
Wait a minute. This is the
It's the
exact
same
same
story.
It's the exact same chapter we just read.
I just realized this.
Oh my god. Wait. So you mean to tell me this story is actually only... This story has a duplicate chapter?
Let me quickly see here. Let's see.
What
Norse is our
is going on?
face. What was
What
Satan?
is going on?
That's really weird that they did that. But to me, it looks like it's the same chapter through and through. There's
It
nothing
is.
different
It is,
at all.
It is the exact same chapter than before. Wait, does that mean that the story is actually 43 chapters long instead of 44? Which I initially thought was 45? Ah! 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 My brain! This is the only story that I ever come across that has that changes the length of its chapters and its own structure as we read it.
Okay, one, two,
That's
three.
that's
Okay. Okay,
what is going on?
we're on chapter 41 now. Because I went to the next chapter and that means there's like, oh wait, we're still on track there, because if we finish this chapter off, there's like still 4 more chapters left because you have to count the epilogue.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we're still on track technically. It's just for some reason they made a duplicate chapter for some reason of the same.
Well, actually, the epilogue was not here the last time I checked in this file. This, I think it was added recently.
Huh. Okay.
It says, so basically the bottom line is that we thought we had a chapter number 40, but apparently chapter 40 is a ghost. It doesn't exist, and it's a perfect duplicate of chapter 39. I believe this was all because of that hacking confusion incident. So chapter 40 does not exist, basically, and we will just jump to chapter 41.
Yeah. But actually, we don't even need to discuss that. We just need to just skip towards this one. No one's going to miss it. Okay.
No one at all. Okay,
Okay.
so let's read. Okay, so we're going to read chapter 41, and then
Call it a
then
night.
yes, and then we're going to leave the remaining 3 chapters for the grand finale, which incidentally, it's going to be recorded on Saturday, February the 14th, which is Forever Alone Day. Also known as Saint Valentine's Day, but mostly by everyone it's known as Forever Alone Day.
Or in my case, spend time with your family and friends because they equally love you, just not in the loving, not in the girlfriend kind of way, but it still counts.
Shut up.
Anyway,
So
chapter 41
you still up on the reading.
almost had an orgy.
Almost add an orgy 111. Oh no, I cannot even. I oh gosh,
Please,
I think
please
I
do
think-
not
okay,
let
I-
fairies' theory actually be true.
oh no, okay, Devar.
Yeah.
We all saw this coming. It was kind of obvious. It was the only
Yes.
thing it was the only thing about the story that was being heavily and consistently foreshadowed.
Oh no.
Oh yes, let's go on.
Okay. Office note to everyone who's kept flaming this git as lith. I bet you.
Oh my god, this is the longest author's notes in ever.
I bet you probably don't know who Gerard Way is. You're probably all preps and posers. Way someone hacked into me account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one. I'm sorry for not updating G for a while, but I've been really busy, as in dizzy and busy at once. So she's been busy somehow. I don't know.
It has 2 Z's.
Yes, I'm trying to finish that story before the new movie comes out. I'm gone on vacation again for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMFG, Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Jared Way, lol. He who should play Draco. If you flame, I'll slit Maritz. No. Raven, you rock girl, have fun in England.
In England, in England, the way it's written.
Yes.
Okay, so this, like I said, this was the most outrageously long author's notes I've ever seen.
Yes, it's completely ridiculous how long that was.
Oh my! It means she has such a lot to say.
A lot about nothing.
Much ado. Yes, much ado about nothing.
Okay,
Indeed.
let's just get on with this. When I woke up, as in Wookie
When
up.
Wookie. I cannot do the Wookie roar.
Yeah,
the Wookie roar.
When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit from hell that you were in. I had when is performed with X Black X Tier X11.
Which, I remind you, is the worst band name in existence.
I looked around, confusedly. It was the nurse's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Marilyn Munson.
Marlene Munson. That is the wrongest way his name has been spelled so far.
Where's Yang Munson then?
Apparently, he's the Mongolian knockoff of Marilyn Manson.
Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band too, okay? Because he is more old than Panic at the disco or MCR.
Gothic and 80s do not belong together.
No, Gothic wasn't a part of anything in the 80s.
The Gothic punk rock and heavy metal and Gothic rock movement was born in the late 90s at best. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
There was also a Gothic Black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles.
Blasphemy!
Wearing...
Just blasphemy! This is the most blasphemous, sacrilegious... You will go to hell! I condemn you to hell! How dare you! How dare you!
I just shake my head at this imagination. Wearing eyeliner, which is spelt with an I instead of E, and black clothes on it said 1980.
Nothing of the things you just said make any sense.
It's wrong!
Nothing. Everything is wrong. Everything you know is wrong, and you need to understand it. That everything you know is wrong.
OMF,
You know.
yes, everything is so wrong. OMFG, I'm backing Tim again.
Oh.
So
So let me get this straight. You suicided yourself so hard you went back in Tim. Makes sense to me.
yep, that's how time works.
That's
Just
how
like,
time travel works. Jesus.
I don't know which one's worse, the Kingdom Hearts version of time travel or this.
It's a close tie.
I screamed loudly. Suddenly, Satan.
Suddenly, Satan.
This is actually Voldemort for photo references.
What photo references? These are written words.
That's what I want to know. Why is this? Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants.
Okay, Jackson, here's something that actually belongs to the 80s.
Yeah, but not in a gothic way.
No.
He looks so saxa. I almost had an orgy.
Oh, you freaking, you fucking idiot. Moving on.
OMG. Oh wait, that's Satan.
It's still you. It sounds like Johnny Bravo.
Oh, OMG, NLB, are you okay? He asked gothically. Yeah, I'm okay. For your information.
Again, we're putting actual numbers inside words. I hate that so much.
Hate!
Hate!
I snapped sexily. Why'd you snap at him? OMG, am I dead? Am I dead with two
Am
D?
I-
With three
am I-
Ds?
With two Ds. Am I Judge Dead? Judge Dredd. You didn't get it.
Cause I remembered I had jumped in front of the bullet from James S. Gunn.
What about Chapter 39? Everything that happened in Chapter... What happened to everything that happened in Chapter 39?
I also...
Oh. Wait, I get it. Chapter 49 was actually a draft chapter that was not supposed to be read by the public. Imagine that. Instead, we got the superior version in which she fixes the continuity failure and she's still in the past.
Yes.
Great, that's great. That's great, right? That's great, right?
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Yes.
No.
That's great. She almost had an orgy.
I also remember seeing Draco doing it with Snap. Oh,
Never mind.
never mind. I guess that when I had slit me wrists, I had went back in Tim instead of dying.
Instead of dying. Yes, that's how. Yes, because suicide makes you travel through time. You get that, kids? Kill yourself, and you will go back to the past. You will have an adventure.
Please don't listen to this tripe and live life. It's more better.
I bet that the vast majority of actual Gothic people that deal in real life are actually very nice and cool people, but it's the media, it's the mass media that enjoys representing them in stereotypical emo way that kind of ruined them completely. I feel bad for them, but I cannot help but detest the very existence of the Gothic movement because of this one awful story.
Okay, let's continue. I know you. I could go forward in time. Wow, she spelled time correctly.
That's a first.
If I found a time toner or the Tim machine.
Timmy! I didn't know Timmy built a time machine.
It'd be the most awesomest time machine yet, but then again, he did go back in time when people made a time machine in his wheelchair.
Yes, that was the reference.
No, you're not dead, Satan.
Well, if Satan says so.
Satan reassured suicidally.
Everything has to be done suicidally, apparently.
And if it's not suicidally, it's sexy.
Yes. If it's both, the internet will explode.
As he smoked a cigarette sexily, and smoke came all over his face. Oh no, smoke, put it away. Okay, you're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry's dad is doing.
You know what? As much as it infuriates me, this explanation actually makes sense, as opposed to the one that we received in the previous chapter. Because, yes, she's supposed to be a vampire. They don't die with bullets. Couldn't you use that to begin with?
That's what I was thinking. I know that the real reason I didn't die from the bullet was
The
cause
ballet.
I...
No, it's not the bullet, it's the ballet.
Oh yeah, the ballet. Was cause I was from the future.
Fuck you! Fuck you
Frick
to
that
hell, man!
explanation.
You psychopath, pandering, preposterous son of a hornet!
WTF. James almost shot Lucius. I said, Indigoli?
In the goalie? I don't even.
I mean, the goalie of who's protecting the goal?
Just go on.
I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know where I knew.
Why?
That's what I want to know. Why?
No, I mean, why everything?
Yeah, I know, but he had a headache.
Oh, come on!
He was under a lot of stress, Satan reasoned evilly.
Because we need to remember that he is actually the villain. Because
Yes, that he has to do everything in the evil way because that's Satan.
I mean, we actually had realistically have to remember he's a villain because you might forget that in this story.
I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian. Also,
Wait, somebody was shot anyway, so.
Also, I know that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1.
I still don't get this.
I don't either. Have I missed something? I walked.
We probably are.
I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly.
Now she cannot. Suddenly.
Suddenly.
Must be the Indian exchange student. Suddenly.
I saw a totally sex-I gothic bi guy. How would you know?
You can tell that a guy is bi just by looking at him.
Yes, apparently she has the most strongest bidar ever conceived by man.
The bidar. That's new.
He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black eyeliner, a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s.
Green Day did not exist in the 80s.
I think she's trying to cover her tracks, so to speak, because, you know, she said originally that it was only a few years, but now it's back in the 80s. I think she's trying to cover her mistake.
You cannot cover Green Day existed in the 80s. With the fact that Green Day exists in the 80s. That's like trying to cover a murder with another murder on top of it. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Black Congress shoes and black baggy pants.
No.
He walked in all sexily, like Gerard Way in the video for I don't free you like I did yesterday, and you could see a black tear on his face. Lick the woman in that video. Hey, he said all quietly and go officially.
I want to kill this last sentence.
This man is officially a Gothic approved.
I don't. Okay, okay. You know this last sentence here. I had to reread it as if I were the Ultimate Warrior because I just had to.
Okay.
He walked in on sexually legitimate way in the video for Hideout when you looking in it yesterday, and you could see the black tear on his face nicking along the video. Hey, he said that quite gothically.
Go officially.
Shut up, Hulk Hogan! Oh my gosh.
Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily, cause I did not know him. Tis his Hedwig, said Volksymord.
Okay, let's introduce another new character when the story is about to end. Great idea.
He used to be an ex-Black X2, but he had to drop out cause he broke his arm.
Really? So you mean to tell me you just abandoned him as soon as he had an incident? Well, good friends.
Yes, great bandmates and friends. Hey, Hedwig, I said seductively.
And then I had an orgy.
Ebony, concentrate on Satan. No, forget it. Don't concentrate on anything because apparently that's not what you're not doing anymore. Okay, where was I? Even though I was not trying to be. What?
So you mean to tell me you get to be sexy and seductive and you're not even trying to be?
Yes. You're naturally seductive.
Yes,
Bull
she's
freaking crud.
She's such a sex goddess, isn't she? And she's not even trying. She is perfection made idiot.
Saying something seductively means you actually are trying.
Let us not get into an argument about semantics with this story because we would lose.
Yes, because we know about your fight with semantics with the story.
Ah, yes. Use me as an example.
Lol. Hi, NOB, he answered. But then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature.
He had hair of magical creature.
Magical creature hair?
What is this?
Is this a new 80s toy line that has never existed until Ebony came into existence?
And da-da-dum, dum, dum, da-da-dum. Lionel, use my hair of magical creature. I don't know. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Blunder, 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 cats.
He was humming, "Welcome to the Black Prade," under his breath. I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is, okay? No!
No! That's
No!
the whole point! That's the whole point! You screwed up. You should just admit it. You should just...
I am not going to entertain the idea.
My good ma'am, I am not going to absecond your obvious lack of writing skills with a patronizing gesture. I am going to honestly be blunt and say that your writing suck. Donkey's bottom.
Bye, I said all sexily. That was Hedwig. Okay, we know that's Hedwig.
Read the next one.
He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up.
Every male character in this story is bi.
And had a boyfriend before
Yes.
woman. Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails.
You know, I just know that somewhere somebody made yaoi porn out of these characters.
No.
I just know it.
No.
There has to.
No, Don't. We don't want that. No one wants it. The internet doesn't want it.
Oh, come on. If the internet can accept Draco with Snap, then everything is legit.
No. OMFG.
Yes.
OMFG. I can get you back together.
What? Are you... This is how you plan to finish the story? This is how you plan to save the day? By getting Volximort together with his ex-boyfriend that you just have bothered to introduce one of the final chapters of the story itself?
This.
I hate you so much.
She pulled this from her buttocks, that's for sure. Okay. Let's be... I said fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket. I don't want to know what you're fingering. A black coot.
Is it the one true ring in your pocket? Is this the moment from The Hobbit?
A black coot is what we aim for.
Yeah, oh, he finally gets it.
CDO, iPod that I could take videos with.
There were not iPods in the 80s!
Well, apparently she
Oh,
took
wait.
it from the future. Well,
Oh,
the
okay,
present.
okay. Oh, well, okay then. Okay then.
Does anyone else know about them? They kick ass.
I'm sure they do. Wait, who does? I don't know.
I have no
was
idea
the
what she's talking about.
What was the subject here? I'm confused.
I'm confused as well. Okay, you could forget.
Again, the number 4 in the word forget. I hate it so much.
About your class for now. Hedwig, I'm going to show you something great.
I'm kicking the grate because it's spelled like that.
I led them to Daglade Hall. Come on, you guys.
Yes, come on, together at the same time in front of everyone.
Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him.
Well, consequences for actions that were made. They are not the right consequences, but it's better than nothing.
Yes. Okay. Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche. He shouted at him. Draco is never going...
Oh my gosh. She spelled shouted right.
Oh my goodness, you're right. I skipped over it like it was
and
nothing.
And you know, the sad thing is, she might have meant to say shooted actually, because of the context of the shootout from before. So imagine that.
Oh no. Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now.
Oh no, they altered the future. Who cares?
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samaro. Snape agreed, but I knew he was lying, 'cause it had been his fault. James had almost shot Lucian.
Yes, because Snap has possessed Snap.
Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily.
Oh god! And then I had an orgy.
Me plan was working out.
Yes, me plan shall work, me mateys.
Me plan was working out great. Now I could make Voldemort.
Voldemort.
without doing it with him.
Yes, priorities, everyone.
Now Vampire's dad would never die, and okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys...
So you mean to tell me she's going to alter the entire storyline of the Harry Potter books?
Wow.
Because of this. She's Voldemort never becoming evil, Harry Potter's parents never dying, and Harry Potter never becoming the main character of his own book series, and freaking Ebony is the absolute main character that takes over the main character in the Harry Potter franchise. So it becomes effectively the
Madhog,
What?
it makes total sense now. Ebony, the reason why she's a Mary Sue, is because she caused herself to be the Mary Sue with this situation, and thus started the first chapter with this.
If this was a better story, that might have been brilliant.
Yes, it would. Okay, I said sexy. Me plans with blah blah blah. Now vampires blah blah. You guys can start macking out.
Okay.
I said, and I started to film them with the iPod.
Wait, who is she filming? I think I lost it. I lost the point, the focus of the conversation here.
Oh, Madhog, you gotta say this word in the most smoothest voice you can say it in.
Cool.
Said Sirius, as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as...
I don't think, I don't think there were so many bi guys in the 80s, or at least not openly bi, because it was the freaking 80s!
Yeah, I think you're kind of screwing around with history a bit much.
I mean, if two boys start make out in public in the freaking 1980s, they already frown upon today. Imagine 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, even...
Be a bit of social sensitivities here and there, please.
Okay, let's carry on. We watched as today started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Samaro, Sirius Snake, and Lucian all watched cause they were probably bi. You mean you're not sure? I know Snape was bi. Or you the one who started it.
Listen, for all we know, Snape is actually a pedophile.
Oh my fucking god, Voldemort! Voldemort! Screamed Hedwig as his Glock touched Voldemort's.
As his what?
His Glock, apparently.
What?
The guns touched.
No. Blocking all the mental images.
Just think, the handguns touched.
They're night guns.
Yes, they're night guns.
Their night guns are touching, oh god.
But suddenly, everything stopped as the door opened, and in no! And in came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris.
What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? Okay, only 3 more chapters to go until the finale.
And this was amazing in some
Almost.
ways.
Yes, I almost had an orgy.
Everyone had an orgy with their Glocks, with their night guns.
Until Dumbledore came to cockblock everyone.
More like Glock blocked.
Oh, Glock block. This is comedy gold, actually. Yes, I am liking this story again. Once we get over the tragic lack of quotation marks.
Yes, the lack of quotation marks is not helping this story now.
Okay, everyone. Next time, it's the finale.